I never gave a lot of thought into diving until last year when Shanks convinced me. I considered getting my open water certificate once with my friend Trish years ago, but I just didn't get around to doing it. My first diving experience was in Anilao when Shanks and I went for free diving, and the open water wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was. So when Shanks asked me if I wanted to do scuba diving, I already had one foot in the door. I was unemployed then, and I had a lot of time to get my certificates. My first official dive trip was in Padang, Indonesia, and that's where I truly enjoyed scuba diving. From Tanah, Merah, we took a ferry to Nongsapura terminal, then a 15-minute drive to Nadim International Airport in Batam. We took a domestic flight in Batam to Padang, then an hour drive to the jetty, where we took a half-an-hour boat ride to Bob Island, also known as Pulau Sinyaru. Fortunately, Scoot recently launched direct flights from Singapore to Padang, so instead of taking half a day to get there, it only takes an hour and a half now by plane. I've only been to Bob's Island twice, but I wouldn't mind going there once a year if I could. It's not exclusively a diving resort, I would say, because if you enjoy lounging by the beach, being away from crowds, eating good spicy food, and taking it easy, this place is perfect. The accommodation offers a rustic, back-to-nature experience. It gives off provincia vibes. There are 4 rooms with bunk beds and a queen-size bed, air-conditioned. The bathrooms are open roof, so you can see coconut trees while showering if that's your thing. Did I mention the home-cooked food is delicious? There are a number of gorgeous dive spots around, and they're typically deep dives, around 30 meters, with reefs that gradually slope and a thriving marine life. One of my favorites was this colorful fishes encircling us. I couldn't take a video of that because my settings were too dark. I didn't take into account how deep we were going to be. After every dive, the resident dogs are always there to welcome us back. I would avoid snorkeling within one of the dog's sight because he will make it his mission to ride on your back no matter what. Things to consider for the trip, things like bookings, return ferry tickets. We usually book from Batam Fast or any ferry going to Nongsapura. Return flight tickets from Batam to Padang. Book a car service from Nongsapura ferry terminal to and from Nadim Airport. Day 1, arrive at Tanah Merah at 6:30 a.m. to check in your luggage and depart at 8 a.m. Arrive in Nongsapura at 7:50 a.m. Drive to the airport 2 to 3 hours early to check in at the counter and drop off your luggage. You should have enough time for any unforeseen problems such as long queues and required mobile registrations, and to also grab breakfast. Fly off from Nadim International Airport at 10 a.m. and arrive in Padang by 11:20 a.m. Claim your luggage and meet Bob at the airport parking lot, then drive to the jetty. Give and take, arrive at Bob Island around 1:30 to 2 p.m. Dive number 1 at 4 p.m. You can ask Bob if a night dive is possible. Day 2, dive number 2, 3, 4, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Go back for lunch and rest, then squeeze in dive number 5 in the afternoon around 4 p.m. Day 3 is the last diving day, so that's dive number 5 and 6 from 7 a.m. to 12 noon or 1 p.m. around that time. Clean gears and lay them out to dry. Have lunch and then it's free and easy. You can walk around the island, which takes about 15 minutes, snorkel, or play with the dogs. Have your final dinner and call it a day. Day number 4, get ready to take the boat back to the main island at 7:30 a.m. Arrive at the jetty around 8 to 8:15 a.m. And from there, it will be about an hour drive to the airport. Catch the 12:15 p.m. flight to Batam and arrive at 1:25 p.m. And drive to Nongsapura ferry terminal, get your ticket, go through immigration, and board the ferry back to Singapore. That's it, Pansit.